Today we're reading Ezekiel chapters 9 through 12. Now, as I've mentioned before, Ezekiel was a contemporary of Jeremiah, the difference being that Jeremiah was prophesying from within Jerusalem to the leadership there, while Ezekiel was over with the exiles over in Babylonia, and he was prophesying to the exiles. They both had the same message, that if Jerusalem would repent, if Judah would repent, then God would stay his wrath upon them, but of course they didn't. Isaiah had prophesied earlier that they would not. In Ezekiel chapter 9, he prophesies that the idolaters must die. And then he sees in Ezekiel chapter 10 the departure of God's glory from the temple. That's in his vision, and he prophesies the same. How safe is meat in a cauldron? Well, that's the subject. As I mentioned earlier, Ezekiel was very creative with the way he presented his prophecies. That's the subject of chapter 11. Then he sees a future restoration at the end of chapter 11, and finally he prophesies of Jerusalem's captivity and destruction. It's a continuation in chapter 12 of what began back in chapter 8, all of this one long prophecy. Well, that's what's in today's reading, and we'll see you tomorrow.